First hardcore show I ever saw was this band called Legionnaire's Disease. I wouldn't say they were a hardcore band, but you know, they had the energy of one. I used to hang out with this friend of mine in Brooklyn who had the single called Legionnaire's Disease Band, and one day in the Village Voice I saw him, "Hey Joe, look at this, Legionnaire's Disease is playing at this place called the Botany Talkhouse. I wonder if it's the same band from that record. They're opening up for the Violators. Want to go check it out?" We did. That's why I think that's like, you know, saw guys like Harley, Nick Martin, Jack Rabbit, before I even knew these guys. It was 1980. And this was a club, you know, by day it was like one of these eateries, and then at night they would make it into a nightclub. And it was one of these clubs that they stopped having shows because people that'd be going there will be fucking everything up. I would say it'd be a toss-up between Seabees, Wetlands, and Coney Island. I mean, like I think John Joseph was like probably one of the first ones that I saw back in 1981. But then you got guys like Jimmy, Kenny Waste, rest his soul. So, I think today, like maybe like a guy like Rat Bones. When the first time I saw slam dancing, I was at this Black Flag show at the Peppermint Lounge in 1980. The New York scene, you know, didn't know anything about this. Maybe like 4 people, and a whole bunch of people from DC came up, and that was like the first time witnessed slam dancing. I think there's one show I really regret that I wasn't able to go to. This is like way before hardcore. Like the Ramones was actually playing this club in Brooklyn called Zappa's. They had a very strict age policy, but that place was packed as fucked on the inside. I could see why they were probably acting the way they were. But then Brooklyn, you know, Brooklyn back then, you know, they weren't down with what was going on. Yes, I did. 713 East 9th Street. It was like a lot of punks and skins lived there. Mostly skinheads. I had guys like Harley, John Joseph, Roger Murray. Frenchie lived there. There was like this one apartment. Like when you get to the top floor, it was very dangerous because you had like three steps missing. I remember Vinny. Whenever I go up to Vinny's house, he always made coffee, and I think he had coffee in a Folgers bottle. I asked him, "That's Folgers?" He says, "No, I don't drink Folgers. It's got something to do with Idi Amin. I don't support that motherfucker." Okay, basically, you know, had this band, you know, before it was even named Warzone. You know, at the time it was me, Tito, Adam Mucci, who was trying to play drums. Roger Merritt was playing bass, you know, and I just met Roger, and he actually, you know, kind of helped me get that together. But then see, Adam and Roger had other things to do, like, you know, because like Adam was going into Murphy's Law full time, and Roger was, you know, doing a lot of stuff with AF and the Psychos. And then Ray B's left AF, and I asked him if he wanted to do something, and he was interested. You know, first, like, you know, it was kind of hard trying to get everybody together, but then, you know, we managed to keep it together to play the very last hardcore show at A7.
As Warzone?
No, we weren't called Warzone. We didn't really have a name.
Rat Poison?
Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, that was the running gag. The Rat Poison, that was like the running gag with me. The front door where Niagara is, that was like closed off. I don't even remember if they even had windows in the front at one time. And the only way to get into the club was through the side door over there. You had like two guys that used to collect the money at the door and stamp you. Like I think one guy's name was Sean, another guy's name was Leroy. Those guys did not play around. But then after a while, Dave hired people from the hardcore scene like Jimmy, Ray B's, Kim, even Roger. And they were pretty much, because they figured like, was Ray always like tried to do something where like, it was a good idea to have people from the scene working at these clubs, like in case like some arrogant bouncer tried to jump somebody for no reason, because like, they didn't like the way somebody was dancing too hard on the dance floor, and try to he'd be like, yo, I know this guy, he's cool, don't do that to him, he ain't making any trouble. Yes, they were. 81, I would say 81 was when I saw them, and then they were tearing shit up. Stay strong, set your goals, stay out of trouble, don't get too caught up with how should I say, any toxic substances. Stay clean as possible. Not today, definitely not.